Spiky Bits. Make sure you stay in the trenches. Help keep our channel ad-free by becoming a supporter over on Patreon and also scoring yourself some free miniature swag in the process. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Check out our site, spikybits.com, for all the hot hobby tutorials, news, rumors on all your favorite hobby topics. And head on over to thelongwar.net. That's the home of the battle reports for exclusive content, early access videos, and more. Become a veteran of the Long War today. Welcome back, X-Wing Maniacs. Rob Baer here again, once again in the studio with Barclay Montgomery, and we've got Rick Noyes here. And are we drinking or is that water?
I think it's straight vodka, man.
I don't believe that. Even I wouldn't do that. Chug it.
Oh god.
Okay, that's not. Anyways, so we're not drinking with lions, sort of, but we do have a couple of interesting lists. You know, we're coming up on regional season here in the eastern coast of the United States, North Carolina, to be more specific. So we've got the meta breakers over here, as we call them, going up against Barclay's Ghost Fleet. And some really interesting stuff. We kind of saw this. I played the Jump Masters against this, and so tell me about this list, Rick.
So I think this is like the third video we've done with this list now, but
we got to stop doing that then.
Well, I don't know, man.
That's too many times.
I keep changing it up a little bit. So
all right.
This time we've got feedback array on Manaroo.
Okay.
It's still the same thing. Manaroo's creating a bunch of tokens and passing them off to friends. They all have mind links, so they're sharing their focus tokens. Changed up Palu Magoob a little bit. So I added the Stygian Particle Accelerator to get that free evade token.
Is that a cloaking device? Oh, man.
Yep, I know. I know.
That never worked for me.
We'll see if it works for me. Other than that, I also changed Guri to advanced sensors from sensor jammers because I liked being able to do the maneuver shenanigans before I actually reveal my maneuver. So we'll see what happens.
Interesting stuff. Let's take a look at Barclay's fleet. And here's the Ghost fleets. We got, what, 2 attack shuttles and the Ghost itself?
That's right. I have Hera Gator right here. I got Hera Syndulla. She's got a fire control system, and she's got a navigator on there. Mm-hmm. So she's going to be pretty unpredictable with her maneuvering. Just I can change it up on the fly, you know, with greens, reds, or any type of bank or hard turn that I want to do. And I got Han Solo and the fire control. That's a good combo there. If I want to change all my focus to hits, I can with him, or just re-roll if I need it on the fly. And then Auto Blaster turrets there is like insurance if I get outmaneuvered. You know, just some free hits on a enemy that tried to sneak up on the Ghost there. Mm-hmm. I got Sabine. She's doing push the limit with an intel agent, so that's kind of helping her be kind of squirrely and moving around.
Okay.
And I got an Auto Blaster on her as well. And then Ezra, he's got elusiveness and the Auto Blaster turret. He's pretty tanky by himself, and elusiveness helps a little bit.
Big turn 0 here. Actually, by big, I mean not really. It doesn't look like the asteroids are too prohibitive here, because we have a couple of big ships, and I feel like I can fly through those, so I know you guys definitely should be able to kind of get through those, I imagine, especially this one over here. How are you guys feeling about this placement?
It's kind of jumbled up, but I have a navigator, so
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I can maneuver through these asteroids pretty good. And they give me a bonus 1 agility.
Ooh.
I don't need that.
And I think this guy might be pointed the wrong way.
He took a wrong turn.
A little Emperor shuttle tech right there. Gonna make it turn and bump. Oh no, that bumped.
You can cloak out of there and barrel roll.
There is that too. So turn 1 is over, and well, nothing too crazy happened.
No,
Let's be honest. A lot of maneuvering here. Hey,
Turn 1.
he didn't fly off the board. How about that?
Weird. Who'd have guessed?
It's going to be interesting to see where they are next turn. I'm thinking like here-ish. All right, we're introducing a new segment here on the Spiky Bits X-Wing Battle Reports. It's called the Cloak Counter. We're going to see how many times Rick can use his cloak. Go for it.
All right, so let's see if it breaks. It breaks on a focus
Eyeball.
result. So, oh,
Hey.
still good.
All right, that's one.
All right.
The clunker keeps on going.
Turn 3. Some stuff finally happened.
We finally got to shoot at each other.
Not just a roll for cloaking dice. So, I mean, you can kind of see the positioning here. Everybody's kind of turned in, moved up, turned in kind of thing. So what happened with the shots here, guys?
So, Guri just barely nicked this asteroid, so she didn't get a shot, lost a shield there, and then took 2 hits from, I think, the Ghost, when she failed to roll very well on a green dice. Caleb missed Ezra, and then Manru got 1 damage in on Ezra in return, and then I think everybody else missed. So
Yeah, on this turn, I pretty much focused on Guri since she was on the asteroid.
That seems like a good close. Hey, no action kind of bet right there. That's probably
But the Mind Link shenanigans in Manru, she still had 2 focus tokens.
unless you rolled focus,
No, yeah.
it would have helped.
It was a bit of a pile up on Interstate 5 here, I feel like.
A little bit.
Looks like 1 ship's missing, and that's a long maneuver template right there.
Yeah, I had set a 2 bank right, and then I used Hera's Navigator to switch it to a red bank right, and then
Archer.
and then I used her ability to change it to a 5K, and I ended up getting right over here.
Just barely clearing.
Yeah, I just barely made it, and then did some shooting. And I shot up Guri pretty bad, and I ended up taking her out.
Yeah, auto blasters aren't cool.
Yeah.
Range 1, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. And then I flied Guri just wrong enough that I ended up hitting Hera right around here, leaving me in range 1 of the 2 auto blasters. So and couldn't finish my 3K. So it was all around a bad move for me.
Passed out a bunch of stress to everybody.
Yep. Payload cleared it right away, so that wasn't a big deal. And I imagine Mandarin's going to clear it right now, so we'll see.
Man, still looks like a highway pile up here, but not quite as bad, I guess.
There's a lot of blocking involved, mostly on Paylob's part. Blocked the ghost up right there. But I was able
see
to,
that.
I was able to get a range 1 shot on Manaroo, but it only resulted in 2 hits.
And then Paylob put the hurting on Sabine using Forlon to make sure she couldn't use her evade token, and he stole her focus token. So
Oh.
yep. And then Manaroo got 2 hits on the ghost, so I think Ghost is out of shields now.
Yep. And then Ezra took a little long-range shot at Paylob, but it revealed nothing.
Yep.
Lots of exchange, not so much going on. So I feel like the next couple of turns are going to be really big on maneuvering and firing, trying to get out of a lot of arcs and trying to evade colliding, so you can do all those sweet actions you want.
Yeah.
So it looks like the ghost is chasing down the jump master over here, Mandaroo, and I guess it's not that hard to do. Given the cards that are on here.
Oh yeah, I had a
5K?
Yeah, I had a 5K plotted on my dial, and Manaroo kind of went over here, and I was like, wow, okay. So I switched my dial to a 3 hard right, and I ended up closing in range 1.
Well, it helped that Paylob had tokened up something ridiculous.
It's a lot of tokens.
So there wasn't much point in trying to shoot at him.
No, not really.
So he went after Manaroo, got a 4 hit shot in, but I rolled 2 evades, so I'm down no shields on Manaroo yet now, and got some good return fire in on her though.
3 damage on the ghost, but that's what happens when you have 0 agility dice.
So the ghost has got 7 hull left.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Still in this fight.
Oh man, the ghost isn't here anymore. The ghost has been ghosted. chasing them down, and I guess it might have been a victim of its own ambitions there, I suppose.
Well, it's not hard. You just shoot at it, and it has 0 agility.
It turns out what we got to do here is shoot the ghost.
Nope. So,
So what else happened here? It looks like some more maneuvering, some flipping about.
the ghost got a auto blaster shot on Paylob for 1 damage, and then the 2 attack shuttles, I managed to evade both their fire with all my tokens and stuff. But pretty good turn for the Scum.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Man, the body count is rising here. It's another ship down. The attack shuttle has disappeared. What's going on? I see a damage card too.
Yeah. See, Paylob killed Sabine, and then in was it Sabine?
Simultaneous attack rule, I got a crit through on to Paylob right there.
And it got me some weapons failures. So he's down to 2 hull, and Manor has 5, and I think Ezra has like 3 health left.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, the little ship that could, maybe. We'll see if it's going to come down to time or if we're going to keep playing it out. Another turn down, and looks like just 1 damage to the shuttle there, right, guys?
Yep.
That was it.
I feel like this one's gonna run it out here. We'll
see what happens.
I'm trying. I'm trying to still win.
We'll shuttle it could.
Yeah.
oh, shake and bake. And that's it, man. There is 1 less ship on here, and unfortunately, not enough ships on the Rebel side anymore. So the game is over. Let's see. So I know we're practicing for regionals here, right?
Yep.
How you guys feeling about your list?
I'm feeling really good, despite the fact that I flew Guri horribly and she died right away.
There was that.
This list managed to pull it off. I kind of liked the Stygian particle accelerator. It never really prevented me from taking damage so much as he just didn't shoot at me because I had all the tokens.
Did you cloak like anymore?
Oh, I cloaked a couple times.
Oh, okay.
And
I must have missed it.
Like after I got ioned myself here with Forlom, I took a cloak action because I thought I was going to get nuked the next turn, which I probably would have had I not. So I don't know. It seemed to work out. My cloaking device didn't break on me, so that was a plus.
That is rather remarkable. How clutch is that feedback array?
I didn't use it this game. But,
okay. It's a threat, though.
People
know.
It is, and people forget about it. So I like it. I think I like it more than anti-pursuit lasers.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see it, but you don't have to depend on them to run into you. You can just be like, oh, I'm within 1. This is happening. And I believe it even works if you're collided with them as well.
I believe it does. I don't know if it works if you're on a rock.
I could see that not working, yes. Yes, I could definitely see that not working. So what do you think of this list over here? Now, I know you've ran this one a couple of times.
I really like it. The Ghost, if it gets focused down, it's going to blow up pretty quick because it has 0 agility. But it's got enough hull and shields that it'll
last
survive
a while.
Yeah. My dice didn't really help me out this turn, or this game. I was averaging a couple of hits every time, but the action economy of his list had just tons of focus tokens and evade, so I wasn't able to get anything through. And Paylob, he's a nuisance. He kept stealing my tokens, so he would just turtle up. I would just help him out, hand him a focus or evade. And I just couldn't do enough damage to him in time before he whittled my little ships down one at a time.
So you may just be the meta breaker that we've been talking about for a while.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting to see what comes down the pike at regionals with this guy, and if he does make a splash, or if it's just going to be jump masters and robots all the way.
And Palp Aces.
And Palp Aces, of course. Yep.
Yeah.
So maybe if I can fly Guri well and not die right away, I can have more of an impact with her. But yeah, I like this list. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely lived up to its name of shenanigans.
Yeah.
So,
like that restaurant with the stuff on the wall?
Yeah, don't they throw things at you or something?
They do. They do. Use my gun.
You get pistol whipped.
Well, that's it for this one, folks.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.